Bloodbath is a scary level. Or at least I used to be scared of Bloodbath. Okay, so for context, I was in middle school, specifically in 7th grade. I was 11 at the time, and everyone in my classroom was playing Geometry Dash back then. Well, maybe not everyone actually, but all of my friends and I were. So yeah, we would all play Geometry Dash a lot back then. And one day, my best friend at the time talked to me about what he said was the hardest level in Geometry Dash, and it was called Bloodbath. I had my tablet with me at that moment, which was the device I used to play GD on, so I opened the game and typed Bloodbath in the level search bar, and right off the bat I was already kinda scared. First of all, the name of the level is Bloodbath. I don't know about you, but the name alone already kinda scared me. Like, it's kinda gore, you see, and like, it gives a scary vibe to the level. Secondly, there's the extreme demon face just next to the name. And back then, I would always feel intimidated by levels that had the extreme demon face with them. Already that I was kinda scared by the demon difficulty face, the extreme demon face was even scarier to me. And like, there's literally the word extreme in the name, as if a demon level wasn't already hard enough. An extreme demon is gonna be extremely harder. And what I mean by all of that is that before I even opened the level, I was already scared by it. Like, it emanated some sort of aura. Anyways, so I downloaded the song and then I played the level. The first seconds of Bloodbath are very scary. First off, everything is red, but it's also extremely dark, and it's accompanied by a terrifying song. Like, really, I don't know about you, but the first seconds of Bloodbath songs sound very menacing. And then, to make the first seconds of the level scarier, there are spikes everywhere. Like, you're in ship, and the level throws you into a very menacing corridor full of spikes, and you have to somehow manage to go through it. Like, how am I supposed to do that? Is this even possible? I don't know about you, but personally, I think that Bloodbath's first part is actually genius, and like, really brilliant in its execution of what it's trying to do. It manages to make you feel intimidated and make you understand that this is a very hard level. A very, very hard level. And it actually was. It was the hardest level of Geometry Dash for a very long time when it came out. I don't know about you, but I was scared of Bloodbath the first time I played that level. Not too scared to the point of making me piss my pants, but like, you know, it left a menacing impression on me. And I wonder if I was the only one who used to feel that way. Were you also scared of Bloodbath when you found the level? Or were there even other levels you used to be scared of? I am really curious to hear your stories. I am not going to talk much about the rest of the level, the reason being that when I first played Bloodbath, well, I simply couldn't pass the first part. Like, bro, that shit was impossible. And back then, I didn't have the curiosity to watch a showcase of the level. But I still want to talk about some parts of the level a little bit. Firstly, I want to talk about the build-up to Michigun's part, which is actually so sick. Not the ball part before it, but the transition when you go through the gravity portals and the music goes... I don't know, bro. That part's just so sick. Like, it feels really cinematic. And then there's Michigun's part, which I think is the best part of the level, with the first ship. I'd say they're both the best parts of the level. I don't know, bro. It's just the music being calm and intense at the same time, the piano, and of course, the triple spikes. And like, just the way the part looks like. It feels like a movie with the blackboards at the top and the bottom, and yeah, this part looks very cool. It feels very cinematic. Then there are also the Straightflys. Man, was I scared of Straightflys back then? I don't know why, but whenever I would see Straightfly sections in Geometry Dash levels back then, I would somehow feel kinda uncomfortable. I mean, you have to go through in between spikes that are just centimeters above and below you in ship. Like, how are you supposed to do that? Tell me, am I the only one who ever felt like that about Straightflys? Like, I am very curious. When we talk about scary Geometry Dash levels, usually the first levels that come to mind are Collab Level, Peaceful, ID 1128007774, Too Kid Friendly. Seriously? You guys think Too Kid Friendly is a scary level? Anyways, there's also Mr. Crazy Hands, which I wouldn't say is really scary, but personally I felt kinda grossed out when I played that level. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I didn't really enjoy my experience with that level, and the kinda gory visuals made me feel a little uncomfortable. I'm not saying the decoration is bad, just that I don't really like the gore style, I guess. But if that was the goal of the creator to make people feel kinda grossed out when playing the level, well, I guess they succeeded at the job. Another level that can be mentioned when talking about scary GD levels, I think, is Ballistic Wistfully. This one uses a more psychological type of horror. You should give it a watch if you haven't yet. But with this kind of discussion, we never bring up Bloodbath, when I think it can be considered as a scary level. Okay, I'm not scared of Bloodbath anymore, but I still think this level can be considered as being scary. But I think I can understand why Bloodbath isn't really considered as a scary level. I think it's because of the fact that, well, Bloodbath is more of a hell-themed level than a scary level. But you can say hell isn't scary, right? Like, I think we can all agree that the concept of hell is very scary. But does that mean then that every hell-themed levels are scary levels? Okay, maybe not all of them, but I strongly do think some of them are. And that's why I want to talk about Slaughterhouse right now. So, let me contextualize the situation real quick. The year is 2023, and we're in the month of February. And I wasn't a part of the GD community back then. I've played the game, I've watched some really cool popular levels, but I wasn't in the community. I wasn't involved with it. Then, one random day, I decided to play the game a little bit again. And randomly, I wanted to know what was the hardest level in Geometry Dash. I already knew Bloodbath, also knew Yatagarasu, Bloodlust and Sonic Wave, and for the longest time I thought Bloodbath was still the hardest level in the game. Anyways, so I went on YouTube and watched FNMO4's video on the hardest GD levels throughout the years. Not gonna lie, I was kinda sleeping while watching that video, and it wasn't night, it was morning. I just didn't really pay too much attention to what I was watching. I kind of woke up when Bloodbath and Zodiac showed up, and that was the first time I saw Zodiac. But anyways, apart from those moments, I was kinda bored. But then the text said Slaughterhouse, and the first seconds of the level played. I wasn't sleeping anymore. Right off the bat, I noticed the song was really different compared to the ones used in the other levels. Like, it's not the type of song you'd hear in a Geometry Dash level. It feels very demonic, especially with the vocals in the beginning, and just the level itself has a very demonic vibe. It's all red and dark, and then a cross turns upside down. That's when I knew shits were about to get serious. That part really caught me off guard, like it's not the kind of thing you'd expect to see in a GD level. Then the level becomes super dark for some reason, like you can barely tell what's going on, but even with the little gameplay you're able to see, you can tell that it's really hard. And then there's the drop. The drop of Slaughterhouse is insane. The song goes all out. The vocals, the intensity, it goes all out. And the gameplay, it goes super crazy. 4x speed mini-wave spam, long ass Straightflys, and of course, reverse part. But finally, after all of that, calm comes back. And the level ends. Slaughterhouse is the only other level that managed to make me feel how I felt about Bloodbath. It's the only other time I was scared by a Geometry Dash level. Damn, isn't that level so sick sometimes? Anyways, it's just now that I realized this, but it would have been so cool if I uploaded this video on Halloween. Like, it would have been a sort of Halloween special video, you see? But yeah, I'm very late. So, you know what? Take this video as a Christmas special video instead. Or maybe not, actually. Anyways, while you're here, if you're still here, you can, I don't know, like the video, subscribe if you want, that would also be cool. And I have no idea how to end this video, so I guess I'm just gonna